well, people say that you're like my. No, we're like sisters. But I guess.
What about texting? Tell me what bothers you about texting, because I know guys. I know I have things that bother me.
I think that for one, that red message.
Yeah,
thing,
the read receipt. Yeah.
that drives me up the fucking wall. I mean, seriously, if you read my message and I'm asking you a single question that requires a yes or no, how hard is it
to respond?
Do you have to wait 4 hours to write like, yeah? Like, I know you read my message.
Do you ever think that maybe some guys might do that on purpose just to let you know, oh, I read your message, but I'm not getting back to you?
Yeah, but then you start the game, then I'm just going to beat you at it. I'll wait 3 days to respond to your message, and that's late. Like, it's childish.
Yeah. Right. No,
But
I agree.
No one wins on that one.
No one wins. If I'm like, are you out tonight at 10 and you're out, and then you respond next morning, oh yeah, I was out. Like, what's the purpose? You know why I'm texting you at 10 o'clock. And then you text me to tell me that you were out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate when they text really mundane conversation topics too. It's like, at least be flirty. Like, don't tell me like that you picked up your dry cleaning. Like,
or like the guy that's like, oh, so my gardener's coming over. Do you think we should do? I was like, I don't give a rat's ass.
Yeah. They texted me the other day. They're like, oh, I have an infestation. I was like, I don't want to know about your house infestation.
Oh, that's so funny. What about emojis?
I think is that like the Facebook thing where the older people use them more?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I won $200 the other day because this guy kept saying, oh, I think we have a lot of friends in common on Facebook. I was like, I don't use my Facebook, so sure. And then I had two like $100 bills in my bag. I said, you know what? I'll bet you $200 that I don't have more than 5 friends in common with you. And then he's like,
It's like, I have 1,000 friends.
Yeah, we have a lot of friends in common. I know it. And I'll be damned, we had one friend in common and I walked with 400.
Oh, wow, that's so funny.
So,
And what about, emojis are kind of like, I mean, once in a while, like a heart or something is cool.
I use them. I don't like the heart. Send me like don't send the poop one.
Yeah.
That's come on. Like, seriously.
I don't like that one.
I don't even, if I date somebody and he sends that, it's over. Like, send like something dumb. Like, I'll always test guys and I'll send dumb shit.
Well,
and then if they think it's funny.
Or whatever the
what?
eggplant. Don't send that.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Uber pool. No. Like, not even the cheap Uber. I can't do the cheap Uber.
Have you ever got the one from a guy where it's like the little wind thing with the with a suitcase, like blow job?
No, I've never.
I had a guy actually actually that was kind of creative. He's like, I can't wait to see you. And then he sent me like a little circle with a I guess it was a capital I, another little circle. So it was supposed to be like this, like a homemade heart on.
Oh, okay. Like a homemade.
Yeah, you know what I mean, like the.
Yeah.
Do the 8 with the lines.
I don't know this stuff, okay? But if you send like I don't even know what they mean. But I do think some of them are funny. If you use them properly and I laugh about it, then it's good. Yeah.
Right.
But if you're sending me like 400 of them and they're dumb, or like the heart, don't send me the hearts. Like, it's too. Yeah, I think that's too much.
Too much, yeah. Well, what if it was your boyfriend though? Too much.
My boyfriends aren't very romantic. They send like
her one boyfriend. She's
a bicycle. I'll be like, oh wow, sweetie. Oh, you sent the bicycle. Oh, this must mean something.
But that's funny. And another thing we were talking about earlier is you're saying like the one thing that bothers you is flip-flops. Guys that wear flip-flops.
I have a rule: you can't date me and wear flip-flops. Like, unless we're on the beach, like you're using them to get out of the car and walk to the beach, walk back. Anywhere else, no. Like,
I agree.
I can't even.
Well, flip-flops go with the Hawaiian shirt, don't you think?
Goodbye. Like, I don't care if it's Johnny Depp that shows up wearing flip-flops. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I know. I don't like
any sandal really.
Sandal. Yeah.
You
so
show up in a sandal like
that trend with wearing the Birkenstock on the men. No. I just can't. No sandal, actually, at all.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's.
What about the Adidas stripes with, the guys wear the athlete?
Those, like, bathing sandals.
Like the slip-on. Like,
Yeah, the slip-ons.
They're a little bit better.
They're a little bit better.
They're a little bit better.
Yeah.
Like, if they're like getting out of the shower. I don't know.
Yeah.
Still not
It's
a
just
fan.
not really.
Yeah. What's your favorite? What's your like? What kind of shoes do you like to see guys with? Because I just wrote a blog on this.
I think like a nice boot. There's like a
Yeah.
nice leather Tom Ford boot. I always recommend that one. Like some
Do you recommend the same boots all your boyfriends?
pretty much my one boyfriend.
That one boyfriend.
Golden Goose sneakers.
Yeah.
I like these.
Mhm.
I like those
Classic
a lot.
Chucks.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that. Yeah. No, just like anything, like you said,
not a
anything from
sandal.
Barney's.
Yeah, anything from Barney's.
Anything from Barney's. Okay, guys.
Except like those, not too colorful. Like nothing.
Yeah, right,
Don't wear
right.
red.
Don't wear
go
green.
get
Oh,
those
no
Ferrari
red. No red.
Sneakers. No.
Seriously.
No
Kill
red,
it
no
off.
green, right?
I
Royal
like high
blue.
tops. Not a lot of guys can
Yeah.
rock them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not many.
No, right?
Yeah. No.
Probably wouldn't even
And
date
like,
someone
don't
like
wear
that.
the tube socks if you wear the high. Like if you're high tops and
Oh my
ankle
gosh.
socks. Just buy the
Yeah.
stupid ankle socks. How hard is
I
that?
think American men like ankle socks.
I totally agree. So guys, so we go shoe shopping at Barney's.
Yeah.
Invest in a nice pair of
Just-
shoes.
Don't send
You don't need 40
emojis.
pairs. Just like get two nice pairs of shoes
Don't put
Turn
your
off
read on your don't put read on
on your message.
Yeah.
Or at least respect. Yeah. No. And don't
If we
wait
say
like.
we're sisters, we're actually sisters.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then what was that last one we said before about in the bar? If you want to talk to, come up and talk,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
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 Don't be. Yeah, I know. And don't be insecure either.
Yeah.
It's such a turn off.
And so I want to ask you a question. I asked a girl, Abby, this question. I wanted to see what you guys say. So you're in the bar, you're talking to a guy. Would you rather have him give you his number, or would you rather give him your number?
Okay, this is mean because if I
Yeah.
don't like you, I'll take.
Yep.
And I
I was
can't get
just
out
about
of the
to say that.
situation, I'll take your number.
But that's because I'm never gonna use it.
Yeah. if I like you, I'll give you my number, but I'm not gonna write you.
Yeah.
Cause then it's like that's for you to figure. Like I'm not gonna take somebody. I'm not aggressive. So if I give you my number, most likely it's because I want you to text me.
Unless
Or
I'm
if-
very impatient. I've texted a couple times.
Yeah, but did you take their number?
I
Unless it's
stole
like
his
where
number
it's
from
like, here's my
people.
card, you know,
Yeah.
like a case
Yeah.
where they're like walking out and they're like, oh, here's my card.
Right.
Then I tend to write.
But
them
if you
immediately
would,
so
but
they
what
have
if
my
you really
number.
liked him? What if you really liked him and he goes,
Well,
here's
then he can
here's
man
my
up a
card if
little
you want to
bit
get
and take my
together.
number. If I like him and he's not man enough to take my number and write me, I'm not gonna like him.
Okay, well that's very good. Well, I don't know. I have different thoughts on that because, like, I always feel like I never know if I really want to give my number because I just feel like, I kind of want to sit on it. But if I really like somebody, I guess I
No,
might.
I don't give my number out that often.
Yeah.
So I don't go on
Yeah.
dates that often either. So
Right.
I'll know. Like if I gave you my number and I want to go on a date with you, then yeah, for sure. Like I don't really go on first date. I kind of almost feel like I know before I go on the date. Like it's
Yeah.
rare that I go on a date with somebody and I'm like, oh shit, this is a nightmare.
Oh my god.
I just feel like I've done that so before and I'm too old now.
I've already like declined to give your number before that. Like if they have your number, at least it's like you expect something decent. Like you're not gonna get lunatic on a first date because you have my number.
All right, girls. Well, I know you guys have a barbecue to go to, and so thanks for all this knowledge. And we will till next time.
Sounds good. Sounds good.